address the issue of deprivation, particularly, education stipends provided to children of unconditional cash transfer beneficiaries from primary to grade 12 to increase the enrollment and reduce the dropout rate through cash incentive throughout the country. Cash transfer is conditional to admission in educational institution and 70% attendance compliance is required. This initiative was launched in 2012 and approximately 8.5 million children have been enrolled since its inception. Our target is to enroll 9 million additional children by 2025, inshallah. Giving due consideration to the gender gaps in school enrollment, our program design focuses on better incentivization for sending girls to schools. In comparison to a boy student, an extra amount of ₹500 is dispersed to the families for sending a girl to school, while graduation bonus is also paid only to girls on completion of primary education, and that is around ₹3,000. So far, more than 4 million girls have been enrolled in the program as compared to the 4.5 million boys. The impact of conditional cash transfer education has been considerable. The program increased the proportion of children currently enrolled in primary school by 13% points for boys and 15% points for girls. The overall school enrollment rates of primary aged children in BISP households are significantly higher for those supported by the conditional cash transfer, 81% as compared to 60%. In addition, the average attendance rate for both boys and girls is significantly above the minimum required, that is 70%. On average, boys have an attendance rate of 83% and girls have an attendance rate of 81%. The results of our evaluations compare well to the impact on primary enrollment observed in other cash transfer programs that are running globally, the conditional cash transfers. Further, we have a conditional cash transfer initiative for health, or that is called Benazir Nashonama. Pakistan ranks third in global burden of stunting and wasting. To address stunting prevention and promote dietary diversity during the first 1,000 days window of opportunity, Benazir Income Support Program launched Nashonama to increase the uptake of health and nutrition services of its beneficiaries through 1. Provision of specialized nutrition food for pregnant and lactating women and children aged 6 to 23 months. 2 is the immunization to the pregnant and lactating women and children from their birth till 23 months. Third is the awareness session on breastfeeding practices, hygiene, sanitation, and dietary diversity, etc. Just like the conditional cash transfer for education, Benazir Nashonama also provides additional ₹500 for girls upon fulfillment of conditions by the beneficiary families. UNICEF is one of the partners with the World Food Programme working on the Nashonama program, and I'm happy to share that. And I also congratulate them for achieving considerable success in the implementation. In the next year, we are poised to launch Benazir Nashonama in all districts across Pakistan. While the pilot of the project is limited to 15 districts only at the moment, despite the successes, our work on social protection is just starting. We need to sustain the efforts to provide social protection for all segments of the population, especially the vulnerable groups at risk of being deprived or left behind. At the Ministry of Poverty Alleviation and Social Safety, most vulnerable, at this ministry we have humbling responsibility of being custodian of the poorest and the most vulnerable population of the country. Being custodians essentially means protecting vulnerable families, especially children, giving them dignity, empowering them, and ensuring they have a new meaning in life. I look forward to UNICEF's technical assistance to Benazir Income Support Program. We've already had a meeting, an initial meeting, and we're looking forward to working together, especially in the cash transfer program and in developing new and innovative techniques for reaching out to marginalized young girls. Our ministry would also like to invite your team to be part of the series of dialogues in the coming months on framing some policy options, exploring some new goals that are financially sustainable, inclusive, shock responsive, and resilient. Benazir Income Support Program has truly become a pride of Pakistan, as it is the largest social safety net initiative in South Asia. And I take pride in saying that it is one of the largest around the world. I conclude by conveying the message that political leadership and commitment to development, innovation will be vital in unlocking sustained financing for social protection as a cornerstone for ensuring resilience and growth, at the same time ensuring that no one is left behind. And at the very end, I would like to end by sharing a quote by the great leader whose name is used in this program, Shaheed Mohatma Benazir Bhutto Sahiba, because she inspires so many of us and continues to do so. We celebrated her 69th birthday yesterday, and we are taking forward a program that she had envisioned, and she very much wanted this program to be there in her lifetime, but that was unfortunate that she could not see it herself. But I'm sure that she is looking upon us, and she is also looking at the implementation and smooth operation of a program like this. And Benazir Bhutto said, as a woman leader, I thought I brought a different kind of leadership. I was interested in women's issues, in bringing down the population growth rate. As a woman, I entered politics with an additional dimension, that of a mother. And you all have heard about the hands that rock the cradle are the hands that rule the world. So we are trying to strengthen those hands so that we can rule the world. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Minister Mary. And with this, we conclude these 3 days of dialogue, kindly hosted and organized by the Ministry of Planning Development Special Initiatives and UNICEF Pakistan Country Office. We would like to thank everyone also online. Thank you for your patience and for joining us. Thank you, everyone, and Allah Hafiz.